Hello, welcome back to another week in the motor trade. It is Saturday after a very busy week and I'm here ready to hand over the Kia Sorento. So what we're going to be up to this week? Well, we've got quite a few things on our plate. We're going to try and fix up the rest of the dealership, get that floor painted. We're going to hand over some cars. I'm going to have a couple of days off and let Joe do some work and we'll see what else the week has to throw us. Enjoy it. This is the AI Car Dealership Project. So yes, back in the dealership and ready to hand over this Sorento. I've got a viewing on the Hyundai i30 at midday. It is in the middle of Storm Darren. It's middle of a storm. It is horrible out there. So whether this guy gets all the way down from Yeovil, I remain to be convinced whether that's actually going to happen. But I'm going to get it ready. I'm going to clean it up and get it inside once this has been picked up. I've been over to Waitrose to pick up some handover gifts. I've got some more flowers and some wine and be handing this over to its new owner. So yes, just trying to warm up. I've got the big heater on and it is freezing in here. Right, that's the Sorento gone to a new owner. He was very, very happy. I'd say slightly surprised by the flowers, but he's going to take them home for his wife. He's got an expanding family, needed a 7-seater, and the Sorento is perfect. So now, next up is this. I'm just putting a coat of wax onto the i30. Does look good in it, doesn't it? Just giving it a clean. Need to do the wheels in a moment, and then it'll be done. Just getting this prepped, ready for its viewing at midday. It's just after 11, so get that ready and cross everything that we get this one out the door today. We will see. As if they make it. I mean, it's still blowing an absolute hoolie. We have a winner. We have a winner. The i30 is going to a new home in Yeovil, Somerset. They have come down in one of the most horrendous storms I've seen for a long time, all this way to pick up the brilliant i30. Sadly outside now in the storm after I'd carefully polished and waxed it. They really liked it. They run a driving school. They've got 5 cars. This one is for his daughter who works for him as a driving instructor and they're going to take it away. Take it away now. I've just done all of the paperwork. I was preemptive in my buying of flowers as a handover gift. Hopefully that's not too presumptuous. I think that's the word. And they're going to be driving it away. I've been here most of Saturday. It's now coming up to 1 o'clock. Okay, I've been here all morning. But still, worth it. Very happy about that. We'll be telling Joe, I will definitely be rubbing it in his face very shortly, that I've sold far more cars while he's been away than he has. He's got a lot of work to do Monday, Tuesday while I'm away. He needs to sell some vehicles. Hello. Still very, very windy. Sunday, and I'm back at the dealership. I've just put a Sunday roast on hold that I was in the middle of making because we've had a call on this, the Hyundai Tucson. The couple who want to come down and see it are from Winchester, so probably 25, 30 miles away. I sent them the video. It was an inquiry via Auto Trader. Sent them the video just to make sure they've seen it. He's WhatsApped me back saying he's on his way. So it's 20 past 1-ish now. It's due here at 2. I've just given it a very, very careful clean. Looks lovely, doesn't it, this? This is the one that's had the recall work done on it recently. It's had an MOT, it's been serviced, it's ready to go. So get all the paperwork ready. And we will hope that they like it. While I'm waiting, I've just found a really nice Audi A3 in white, 1.4 petrol, 90,000 miles, full service history. It's in the Carwow auction, but on Buy It Now. And actually there's a decent margin in it. Well, there is a margin in it. And not too far out the road. So I've agreed to buy it. Well, we need some more stock, don't we? So this one looks pretty good. I think white Audi is quite toppy in terms of retail price, 8.7, which is quite high for us, but you never know, do you? It looks good. People like white Audis. People certainly like white Audi A3. So worth a go. There is a hole in the dealership, and that is because it's sold. Yes. Oh my word. Another one that was ready and all sorted, ready to go. MOT had been done, that safety recall had been done. MOT still had 10, 11 months left on it. It had been serviced, safety check was done, paperwork, all that needed to be done was a warranty and an invoice, paid for it, driven it away. Another one this week. What a result. I agree with what Mike Brewer was telling us. That is a nice way of doing things. Having them ready to roll makes life a lot easier. They'd come all the way down from Winchester, both of them in one car, so one of them could obviously drive it back, and away they go. Oh, happy days. I better tell Joe the good news. I've had quite a weekend while he's been away. He has got some making up to do, hasn't he? He better get cracking the next couple of days. He's got to sort the 4KA out tomorrow. That's ready to be picked up and handed over to the new owner. So at least he can do a handover. And I can go away happy, safe in the knowledge that I've sold a couple of cars. Yes.
Hello there.
Hello there.
You've got your sold a car voice on.
I've got my sold a car voice on. It's gone.
You go all like slightly female-y.
What, like your hair looks in this picture?
Yeah, like you get a bit all like excited with yourself.
Driven away,
That's
mate.
good.
Paid for and driven away.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, paid for it, driven it away. A test drive happy, here's how much it is. All the paperwork pretty much sorted. I threw in an extended warranty for them. Off they went.
Nice. Nice.
Yes.
Another one done.
Another one done. And I've agreed to buy that Audi A3.
Did you just go straight in, buy it now?
Yeah, I thought, well, it's got a decent margin in it. Might as well go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, Monday, 8 o'clock. Need to finish this. Got a horrible cold. Good news, James is away for a couple of days, which I think is lovely. So yeah, I'm going to crack on. Got the Ford KA to go and pick up. Going to take the Suzuki for an MOT. Darren serviced that last week, so going to get that MOT so it's prepped. Bring the KA back, do the paperwork for that, and then continue with the floor and enjoy the peace that we have now on a Monday.
2 bits of good news, well 3 bits. Suzuki's at the garage, floor, first coat complete, and James has left. How exciting. He's off for a rub down or something at a spa, a couple of days. So yeah, happy days all round. And look, let's see, put a bit of a second coat on a patch here. I'll just spin you around. Definitely worth the second coat. Can see the difference on that little square bit of leftover paint I had from finishing that bit. So that's really worth it. I think it'll look amazing when it's done. KA's prepped. That's out there somewhere. I'm sort of semi-trapped in here because I've painted the bit by the door, but can wiggle through. And yeah, off to do some proper work and then back later to hand over the KA. It's the end of a busy day. Just handed the KA over to the family. Really lovely family, actually. This is the one that the brother and sister are going to share the vehicle between them. Sister's quite happy because she's the one who's already passed, so we'll pack in the usage until the brother gets his driving license as well. But yeah, really good. It was really nice to have a good chat with them. Had a good conversation about how females feel kind of coming to car dealerships, and they were very appreciative of our service. So hopefully a good review. Managed to get a second coat on the floor. I'll try and show you that in a second, but won't be the best because it's quite dark. Also had the tyre repaired on the Range Rover. Guy came out ready to change it, but actually it was just the bead that needed resealing. So that was a result. And just had a really good call from Car Gurus, actually. They watched last week's video, follow us, and wanted to have a bit of a catch-up call to some of their kind of back-end systems that they want to show us. For instance, they can tell us that somebody who inquired on one of our vehicles, they can see that that customer is still out there searching for the same make and model. So there's potentially a few more things that they can offer us to convert a few more leads. Not the easiest to see in this light, but it's come up really smart. Second coat did it well. It's covered nicely and still got a tin left so that we can do any touch-ups if they're needed. But yeah, really happy with it. Hopefully James likes it, because I'm certainly not redoing it.
Wednesday, and we're in the showroom, Joe.
And it's complete, nearly.
It's complete. Look at that floor.
That is smart.
Yeah, Joe has done a second coat all on his own on Monday. And
It was lovely, actually. It was peaceful. It was just me and Smooth FM and a roller. That was lovely.
And floor paint.
And floor paint.
Lots and lots of floor paint. But yeah, it looks amazing, doesn't it? What we got to do today, we've just had firstly, we just had a very interesting meeting with MediaHawk.
We have.
So these guys provide call tracking solutions, but it's not just call tracking. They give you loads of data on what advertising channels you're spending out on works. So it uses AI, and you can ask it, basically, you feed in all the data, it gives you unique telephone numbers to put on all of your different advertising channels, and you can ask the AI platform, what was that telephone conversation I had with the guy about the Yaris? What did we promise him? And it will tell us, etc.
Then the AI will even pick out keywords. You can drop in, key things to make sure that we're saying that have we mentioned warranty, and then it will highlight if we haven't or if we have.
Yeah, it was really smart, wasn't it? So they're setting this up on the website at the moment. We need to put some tracking codes in. We need to change all our phone numbers, which is a bit of faff, but they've given us all the information, which we will do.
It's one of those jobs that we need to do now, because at the moment it's not giving us much.
No, well, we
need all the data in it, and now's the time to get it, because in 6 months it will really help us.
I think so.
So it's worth investing some time.
Yes. So what else are we doing? Well, we're trying out the lights. We're going to try and get a car in a little bit later. We've got to go and pick up an Audi, which we bought on Carwow.
You get to buy it now.
Buy it now on Carwow.
Buy it now. We've whittled down. We're getting rid of some things.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of these chairs.
Not get rid. They're not for sale.
No,
they're just not
we'll
going to
just try and make this look a little bit neater. We've got the Kazoo chairs and one of the big Alpha chairs. We're taking the rest of that back to my mum's garage, which is also a nice storage area. And then what else have we got to do?
We got to prep a vehicle, because Autoglim are visiting us next week.
Yes.
And next week is busy because we are in London on Monday.
Buying some cars with Carwow and some other dealers for a video that's coming up. Actually, I think it's coming out next week. So we
better get up and film it then.
Yes.
Currently it doesn't exist.
No. John's got his work cut out on that. We're doing a battle of the buyers next week, where we're going to try and beat some other dealers into buying some cars. Oh my God, I thought I was going to fall over then.
Why is that on a midget light now?
That one just collapsed down.
Can the viewers tell, if we were to do a poll, who put these lighting rigs together? Was it Joe or was it James?
Right, we've had quite the afternoon. As you can see, we've got first car in here. How cool does that look? Doesn't look great there. The light's not perfect. But believe me, the pictures have looked a million times better.
You'll cut one in on the video. So
good idea, cut one in. So yeah, what else have we been doing? We have obviously picked up the Audi. We've taken that to...
This is a great update. This is brilliant.
Sorry, I dropped the phone. We've picked up the Audi, taken it to have the wheels done.
Yes,
that
Audi, lovely. I've driven it now.
It is nice, isn't it? It is really nice.
And bar the wheels is immaculate.
Yeah.
And it's worth spending on the wheels.
240 quid plus the VAT, wasn't it?
Yes.
240 plus the VAT to do the wheels.
It's a bit top end for us, and we think that people at that level will want perfect.
Yep.
So it's going to be perfect.
Yep. And then we're going to shoot it in here.
Got the Octavia.
The bumper's been done on that. That looks nice.
Amazing.
Taking it to HiQ to have a serious major service, which they're going to do for us ASAP.
Thought about the timing belt on it. Interval on the Skoda, 140,000 miles.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
I mean, that is quality.
Yeah.
So it doesn't need that.
So it doesn't need that. What else have we done?
Picked up the Suzuki and the very expensive Mocha.
Oh my word. That Mocha we bought the other week has had £850 worth of preparation work on it.
Needed quite a lot in the end. We did buy it in the dark, which maybe was why we realised it didn't need 3 tyres.
3 tyres, and it also had an engine warning light that had come on, which was a, what was it?
Purge valve.
Purge valve, whatever that is.
Wasn't purging. Everyone needs a good purge.
Purge. So tomorrow I've got to go to the Isle of Wight because Joe doesn't want to go. He's scared of boats.
Scared of boats. It's a long way. It's expensive.
And needs to try hard growing his beard back.
Yeah.
What happened with your beard again?
I accidentally shaved it off. I was in a rush on Monday and I picked up the wrong razor. Now I look like a child.
What, do you mean like your wife's leg shaving razor? Right, on first of 2 ferry journeys across to the Isle of Wight to pick up this Suzuki. I've been a little bit presumptuous and I have booked my ferry ticket back, which I hope is not a mistake, but I didn't want to be left there waiting like I did last time, so we will see what happens with that. He's going to be meeting me at the head of the pier in Ryde, so I left home a bit out of breath because I just run to catch the ferry. I left home about 15 minutes ago, managed to get down here, make this ferry, grab myself some lunch and head over there. On the second ferry of the day, 2 of 3. It's quite a challenge picking up cars from the Isle of Wight, mostly because they cost a lot of money to get over there. 30 quid this one, foot passenger, and I've booked the ferry for later. That's £92 with a non-refundable ticket. So hopefully I actually buy the car and actually bring it back. It's a little bit choppy today. A little bit choppy. And it takes all day. So I think, what time do I leave? 10 o'clock. It's now 11:30. By the time I get there, it will be 10 to 12. Check the car over an hour or so, and I've booked on the 2 o'clock one back and drive back from Portsmouth. But it's a Suzuki, isn't it? It's a Suzuki Swift Sport, and I hope it's good because I love them. Peter, hi. Nice to meet you. Okay. Yeah, nice to meet you. How you doing? You okay?
Yeah.
We are in the Suzuki, waiting for the ferry home. I'm hopefully going to get on the earlier ferry, which is at 1 o'clock, rather than the 2 o'clock one I booked. Lovely car. Like, I'm really, really pleased with this. I absolutely love these. I remember driving one of these when they launched them. God, it makes me feel old, but well, I suppose it's only 10 years old. Really nice car, nice guy. Few extra marks on it, as you could expect on a motorway listing. Needs 2 tyres, which they hadn't mentioned, a couple of other bits, so made a slight allocation on that on the price. Nothing major. He was happy, deal done. I love motorway pay, actually. Paying cars via motorway pay is brilliant. So you load up the money into the account in advance, and then when they're ready to accept the payment, you just press the button. They get it within seconds. I mean, it's just so much easier than having to transfer the money via my own bank account, which takes a while, about 5 different codes. It takes seconds, really. It's good. So yeah, pleased with this. Let's get it back home. Hopefully I'll get on this ferry, get it back home and get it prepped for sale. Nice. Because I've managed to get the earlier boat back, I've got a little bit of time on my hands, and I'm very near Matt's garage, and he has turned around that Polo. Do you remember the one where the clutch went? He's turned it around within a week for me, so I thought I'd drop him in some thank you Quality Street, because it's that time of year, and also he has done me a massive favour there. I feel really bad for the customer, so I'm going to send him something in the post to say sorry too, but I'm going to pop there, drop these off and say thank you. What bit is that?
That's the slave cylinder in the box.
Is that where it's broken?
That's where it's come out and it's forced itself past itself, right. And that's where it's
so that's supposed to be flush?
Yeah, it should be sort of more circular. But like I say, that was what obviously couldn't work out what's that. So we got that one was the actual bit on the pedal end, which is snapped on there. So it's been
so what do you reckon when they forced it up? Do you reckon they forced it up?
I think that's probably what he's done when it's
so the RAC man's broken that bit?
I suspect so.
Thanks. And the clutch was just gone?
Yeah, I think that's jammed because this is gone, and yeah, so that's obviously the rest of the clutch kit in.
What?
But it's,
that?
Yeah, so it's not
is that the old one?
Yeah, I mean it's not not actually that bad on it, in all honesty. You see down the middle of it, how small that hole is.
Yeah.
And when you get all the crap, you think some of the crap that's in the fluids.
Oh, that sludge. It's the right-hand one,
and
yeah.
There was sort of a lid of it over here yesterday.
Oh, what? It couldn't get through that little hole?
It was just like I said, yeah. It's just, so it would allow that you pump the pedal, so it'd go through that.
How often are you supposed to change that hydraulic fluid then?
You don't, not on the clutch side of things. You don't tend to change it quite so much. You tend to do the brake fluid and things a bit more every couple of years or so, they say. But
So I was just unlucky.
I think it's just been one of those that. So when I took the filter cap out and that, you just sort of look and think, what is this?
Yeah. Well, Matt's obviously doing a good job because I popped in there with the box of chocolates and it was one of about 500 he's been given, and beers, etc. He's obviously done a lot of favours for a lot of people. Good man, Matt. I'm glad he sorted that Polo out. Just unlucky. Just unlucky. There was a couple of things that had failed on it. Master slave cylinder. And a couple of other bits. He thinks actually maybe the RAC man might have made a little bit worse, which is a bit frustrating, but it's got a new clutch in it. They're going to run it home tonight. One of them's going to drive it home tonight just to check it over, and the guy's going to pick it up tomorrow. So I'll send him something in the post to say sorry. Friday, and we're back at the dealership cleaning some cars. Audi A3 we just picked up with those new wheels, looking very smart, and finally giving this Suzuki a clean of its life, getting rid of all of the sand from the Isle of Wight. Love that little car, so good that was driving that back. So yeah, we're going to try and do an afternoon of cleaning cars and getting them advertised because we want to get these two up for sale. Keep cleaning, mate.
You're not full out in a minute.
Clean.
You've got to now put your hand in that
Cold water.
water.
Why have we got cold water? Just had a surprise visit from Ian at Dealer Kit. He's come and given us a bit of training on the system again. We use Dealer Kit as our DMS. It's absolutely awesome. Does so much stuff. He's added a few little bits, little cheat things that we can do to track some stuff, find, work out where our leads came from. And he also bought me a present. Check this out. Mini eggs. Mini eggs at this time of year. What a treat. But still got to polish these two and get them advertised. So be a bit of a late one this Friday.
This is a rare image. James is actually doing some work.
What's that?
He's actually working. Did you know how to turn that thing on? I've not seen you use that for a while.
Have you ever seen Henry Hoover using a murder weapon? What are you actually doing?
I'm a content creator now.
No, I'm the content creator.
You're the chief hooverer. I'm going over here to eat these nice treats that Ian very kindly bought us from Dealer Kit. I mean, the mopping bit's annoying.
The mopping is annoying.
You can't get one of those little ride on. I just feel like...
Still here, quite late on a Friday, just trying to get a few things sorted. Joe is on the phone to a customer, someone who's called up about the Dacia Duster we've got. They're in Cornwall, and obviously we're in Gosport, so he's currently talking to them about delivery. We had an inquiry on the Volkswagen Golf as well. The guy is in Scotland, Glasgow, and he is going to have a think about it before he decides to come down, send some more pictures and some more details about it, and he really quite likes it. It's between that and an R32, so he's going to have a little think about it and see what he thinks. We're just doing some pictures, as you can see, of the Audi, and I have already done the video and the pics of the Suzuki Swift. It's just there. I absolutely love this new studio. It is awesome. It just makes such a difference. The pictures look amazing. Hopefully by the time this video comes out, those two adverts will be live on our Auto Trader and on our website, clevercarcollection.com, and you'll be able to take a look at them, see what they're like. Right, that's about it for this week. Another week in the motor trade where we've sold some cars. Well, I've sold some cars. How many have you sold this week?
3.
Have you?
Yeah.
Which ones?
At my other dealership.
I've been rubbing that in. I've sold some cars. We've finished this studio. It's looking amazing, and we've used it to take some pictures. Right, if you'd like to join the Car Dealer Traders WhatsApp group, send us a message via the clevercarcollection.com website. Send us a WhatsApp with your trade insurance and we'll get you added. And if you've got a car you'd like to sell us, you can get it valued at clevercarcollection.com or sell your car to james.com. Right, I'll be interested to hear what you think of our pictures. They'll be up for, these cars will be up for sale by the time this video goes out, which I don't know whether I'm going to do it in time because it's now 6:20 and this video is supposed to go out at 8 o'clock. So if I've managed that, please send me a congratulating message because I deserve it. Anyway, I'll see you next week where we're doing a battle of the buyers with Carwow. So some exciting videos next week with Shifting Metal, Wink Cars, who both of those have got their own very successful YouTube channels, far more successful than mine. And we'll be in London for that. So stay tuned for that exciting video next week. Right, thanks for watching. See you next time. We're going now. Bye. Say bye, Joe.
Bye.
Bye, Joe.